The city of Wiltz, surrounded by wooded hills and quiet valleys, is located in the heart of the Eilek in the nature park Upper Shore. The 10th century castle of the former Counts of Wiltz, located in the Upper City, houses a tourist information center and 2 museums. The castle's monumental Renaissance staircase serves as the setting for the famous Festival de Wiltz. Another annual highlight is the Broom Festival, Jeansfest, with flower parade on Whit Monday. I invite you to join me on an interesting tour of the city of Wiltz and its sights. Let's go! The Simon Park has existed for some 150 years. It houses the Rodange-Renard Memorial. National poet Michel Rodange, 1827–1876, wrote his famous work Renard whilst living in Wiltz, and his former apartment still stands today, as part of Café Renard. The monument, in 4 parts, takes the visitor on a circular tour past sculptures and water features including a lion's head, a wolf fishing, a symbolic door and a column. Each stop also highlights stanzas from Rodange's epic poem. The impressive monument the general strike during the Second World War, about the tragic events of that time that shaped Luxembourg's history. After the introduction of compulsory military service in August 1942, a general strike broke out in Wiltz against the occupiers. The strike movement quickly spread throughout the country, which the occupiers responded to with brutal violence. 21 Luxembourgers were executed. A monument in the shape of a lighthouse commemorates the victims of the general strike during the Second World War. It was built of Wiltz slate and inaugurated on September 30, 1956. On the street side, a relief made of red sandstone depicts the battle of the biblical David against Goliath and symbolizes the courageous resistance of the Luxembourgers against the overpowering Third Reich. The reverse side shows Luxembourg strikers arrested and collapsing under bullets in the Hinzert concentration camp. The monument stands as a memorial to the free world to stand up every day against violence, oppression, and disregard for human rights. Every year on August 31st, the courageous victims are commemorated in a memorial ceremony. Let's explore the imposing Wiltz Castle, and also the Museum of the Art of Brewing. The actual, first castle of Wiltz was located in Niederwiltz, where the deanery church stands today. It was supposed to protect the town from its enemies, but the location was so badly chosen that it was constantly taken. In the 13th century, searching for a more favorable location, the lords of Wiltz built the new castle on a higher promontory. In 1631, under the rule of Count Jan, construction began on the Renaissance castle that still stands today. The new building was completed around 1720. Today, the castle houses the National Brewing Art Museum and the Museum of the Battle of the Bulge, as well as a tourist information. In June and July, the staircase of the castle serves every year as the stage for the Wiltz Festival. Concerts, theater events, and other artistic performances are presented live on stage in the magnificent amphitheater in front of the backdrop of the castle. Let's go to the fascinating brewery museum in the historic ambience of Wiltz Castle. To immerse yourself in the world of beer making and enjoy your own brew on site. The brewery museum in the former stables of Wiltz Castle will delight every beer lover. Unique exhibits provide an insight into the various stages of beer production and illustrate the development of Luxembourg's brewing industry and its centuries-old brewing tradition. Learn the art of beer brewing yourself on a master brewer's course and taste your own brew on site.
After an interesting excursion, I hope you enjoyed it too. I'm going to try some beer. Wow! This is amazing!
Wiltz Garden forms a 2.5-hectare living work of art from plants, water, sculptures, paths and stone fields. A living work of art. Let's take a walk around the Garden of Wiltz and discover art installations set against a backdrop of waterways, cascading ponds and plant and flower beds, all interwoven with local stone that changes color with the passing of time and the seasons. These elements make up the living work of art that is the Garden of Wiltz, which has been beautifully constructed and landscaped where the brewery's water basin once overlooked the village. It is maintained by a team of people with disabilities employed by the company cooperations. In summer, the Garden of Wiltz hosts open-air concerts and plays.